Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Welcome. We're glad you're here. I'm Steve.
And I'm Scott.
Together, we're Backyard Musings, Science and Technology channel.
Yeah, and we're talking about a health issue involving young children, babies, and forever chemicals, which I've never heard of that expression before. So let's get into it.
Yeah, I think it's chemicals that just don't break down. Babies in the womb were exposed to far more forever chemicals than science ever realized, and we're only beginning to understand what that means. Babies born from 2003 to 2006 were exposed in the womb to far more forever chemicals than researchers once believed, according to a new study published February 18, 2026 in Environmental Science and Technology. Would you like to know more?
Okay, just a pronunciation warning. There's going to be some words in here that I'm going to butcher, so just letting you know. And we've got one coming up here. These chemicals called per and polyfluoroalkyl
Yep.
substances, or PFAS, include thousands of compounds that are still widely used. Scientists do not yet fully understand how they affect human health, which makes it especially important to measure how much exposure occurs before birth. The research was led by Shelley H. Liu, PhD, Associate Professor of Population Health Science and Policy at the, is that Icahn School of Medicine at Mount Sinai. Her team developed a data-driven approach to estimate a newborn's total PFAS exposure by analyzing umbilical cord blood and advanced chemical detection tools.
So when Cameron was born, we had a doula, and Shersty, you know what a doula is, Scott?
I do not.
A doula is a midwife.
Ah, okay.
So, and then part of the deal with the doula is that we had her take the umbilical cord and then dry it out and grind it up and create pills. And my wife took the pills after.
Okay.
A lot of, well, I don't know. I can't say a lot of wives, but a good amount of wives do that.
And that was supposed to help with what?
Fast recovery, among other things, because it's got all that stem cell blood, whatever.
Okay.
Nutrient-rich blood.
And does she think it helped?
Yeah, I think most people think it helps. But this is alarming now that we're seeing PFAS in these umbilical cords. It's very alarming. All right. PFAS are synthetic chemicals found in everyday products such as nonstick cookware, stain-resistant fabrics, food packaging, and firefighting foam. They are known as forever chemicals because they break down very slowly and can build up in the environment and in people over time.
So I have a buddy, old buddy, that is in a class action lawsuit right now dealing with firefighting foam. He was a firefighter.
Wow.
And, yeah, he's not as, he was telling me about the other day, he's not as affected by it as some have gotten cancer that they've, been almost like an Agent Orange type thing, there's different levels of effect. So anyway, yeah, it's interesting. To better understand prenatal exposure, researchers examined stored umbilical cord blood samples collected between 2003 and 2006 from 120 babies enrolled in the Cincinnati-based HOME study. HOME is capitalized there. I don't know if that stands.
Acronym. Yeah. Acronym.
Okay. Because these children are now adolescents, the team can eventually connect early chemical exposure to later health outcomes.
Instead of testing for a limited list of known chemicals, the research used a newer, non-targeted chemical analysis method. This approach screens for hundreds or even thousands of substances at once, rather than focusing only on a predefined panel. As a result, the team detected far more PFAS in blood cord than traditional testing would have found, including newer and less studied compounds.
In total, they identified 42 confirmed or suspected PFAS chemicals in the cord blood samples. Many of these substances are not routinely measured in standard screenings, and little is known about their potential health effects. The findings show that babies are exposed before birth to a wide array of PFAS, including perfluorinated
Perfluorinated, yep.
chemicals, polyfluorinated chemicals, and fluorotelomers.
Fluorotelomers, yep.
Telomers.
To capture the overall level of exposure, the researchers developed what they call PFAS-omics. There's a whole little hyphen in there. Burden scores using item response theory methods. These scores provide a snapshot of a baby's cumulative PFAS exposure at a single point in time.
When the team applied this broader measurement, they did not find differences in PFAS exposure between babies born to first-time mothers and those born to mothers who had previous pregnancies. Earlier studies using narrower PFAS panels had suggested such differences.
Pregnancy is a sensitive period of development. Previous studies have linked prenatal PFAS exposure to lower birth weight, preterm birth, changes in immune response to vaccines, metabolic effects, and other developmental issues. Wow. The American College of Obstetricians and gynecologists
There you go.
has described reducing exposure to environmental toxins such as PFAS as a critical area of intervention.
Despite growing evidence that PFAS can influence multiple aspects of health, exposure to these chemicals is not routinely assessed in clinical care. The new method offers a way to estimate cumulative PFAS exposure more comprehensively. In the future, tools like this, could help clinicians. You want me to read those?
Yeah, read them all. Yep.
Identify individuals with higher exposure burdens, monitor at-risk populations more closely, guide preventative health strategies.
The research team plans to examine whether higher overall PFAS exposure early in life is linked to negative health outcomes as children grow. They also intend to study the potential health effects of newly identified and understudied PFAS compounds found in cord blood, and to further improve tools that support primary disease prevention.
Okay, well, this is, I guess, my introduction to forever chemicals. Interesting. They just don't go away.
Yeah, and I think they're different than microplastics. Microplastics are now becoming prevalent and everywhere, but I think they're different. But still, bad stuff.
Yeah, not good for you. So,
Yeah.
especially newborns and in the womb, probably. So,
yeah. All right, folks, thanks for joining us. We hope you enjoy your Sabbath tomorrow, and we'll catch you on Monday.
Yeah, we'll see you Monday morning. Take care. Thanks.